Tom Countryman to join us on the stage.
Well, thank you. The Bureau of International Security and Nonproliferation, among 100 other tasks, has the job of negotiating civilian nuclear cooperation agreements, so-called 123 agreements with partner countries around the world. And it's from that perspective that I'd like to offer a few honest thoughts about the strengths and weaknesses of American leadership in global competition. And by the way, you may not be able to discern it, but I also find my job to be exhilarating. So, here are the strengths, and I think others have referred to them, so I'll go quickly. In the technological field, quality and reliability. The world knows that American nuclear components are built by the world's best workers, designed by the world's best engineers. Its safety and security. As already mentioned, passive safety features are an incredible advantage for any country that is just getting started in the nuclear field to be able to guarantee the safety and protection of its citizens. And nuclear security, because of the President's leadership in the Nuclear Security Summit process. Countries that purchase American technology know that they will also be importing the highest standards of nuclear security to prevent diversion of nuclear material to any kind of terrorist group. And finally, the technological advantage, as you've already heard one example and you'll hear three more, is innovation. The world knows that the innovations in nuclear technology are going to come primarily from the United States because of the incredible scientific and engineering base that we have. The other advantages that I'd call non-technological, I would say, are reputational. And there's 2 points here. The first is my specialty, non-proliferation. Countries around the world are eager to partner with the United States to have a 123 agreement, a civil nuclear cooperation agreement with the United States, because they know that the U.S. has led and continues to lead the world in upholding the highest standards of the nuclear non-proliferation regime. It's essential for countries that are serious about nuclear energy to be able to reassure the world that the technology they're embracing, the development of nuclear energy, does not lead to the development of nuclear weapons. And the other key reputational advantage that we have is transparency in terms of insisting upon open, competitive, transparent processes for partner countries to make decisions. That's what builds confidence between those who build and those who are ordering those components. And be certain that this is not just among governments or among companies, but this is crucial to garnering public support for nuclear construction in any country, that its citizens have confidence that this was not the result of a backroom corrupt deal. Those are the big advantages. Disadvantages I'd summarize as 2. One is, what do you do with spent nuclear fuel? Russia is the only country that is prepared to take back spent nuclear fuel from reactors it builds. And that's the only good reason, in fact, to purchase a nuclear power plant from Russia. The United States can't match that at the moment. And our inability so far to determine our own final plans for disposition of spent fuel is an actual handicap on the global market. And the second is financing. Other countries where the line between government and industry is blurry at best can be aggressive, to put it politely, in terms of price and financing. Now, I think there is some good news on this. If the Congress continues the action to reauthorize the Ex-Im Bank financing, we will partly address that disadvantage for the U.S. industry. So that's it in short. What I can tell you is that Department of State will continue to help create the conditions in which the U.S. industry maximizes all of these advantages, without contributing in any way to the risk of the proliferation of nuclear weapons. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Tom.